Vman1313 and good morning. Headed to Chicky. Chicky. First dirt road of the day. It's a nice one here. Feels like you're way away from everything, even though there's a fenced air farm there. So small. Oh my gosh. Alright, what's up, buddy? Officially, what's up, buddy? It's Vman1313 and good morning. Welcome to our ride for today. I'm having a coughing fit. It's not a coughing fit, it's a it's a hacking up fit. Man, I went to Save a couple weekends ago. Southeast Adventure Vehicle Expo down in Stark, Florida. Wonderful. Videos are out on that. Thoughts are out on that. Had a wonderful time. My gosh, it was beyond wonderful. And wasn't feeling super great. I think I dehydrated. I wasn't feeling great, but I enjoyed the time. Those videos and thoughts are out. And then the weekend after that, we had a 3-day weekend, the Wiz and I, from work. Spent Saturday, it was rainy all day, so I was like, perfect. I'll rest up, I'll chill out, I won't go out. And that was nice. But then Sunday, I was still not feeling great. It was a beautiful day, but the Wiz hurt her back on Saturday when she was with her niece and throwing her up in the air and this and that, so we spent Sunday basically in bed, so that was wasted. Then Monday, it was more of a recovery day. We went out and did a few things, but nothing fun, major. Had a good day. We were outside, we did some things, so that was that. It was a wasted weekend. This weekend, I had it free, but I'm still not feeling 100%. I still got all this hacking and yakking and stuff. And yeah, I mean, I woke up I slept 11 and a half hours last night, so my body definitely is not up to par yet. Not like we do anything when we come out here to ride, it's like I'm just sitting in a car, then I'm sitting by a campfire, then I'm sleeping, then I'm waking up and sitting by a campfire, But the most work I do is to cook dinner or breakfast, or there's nothing to set up, so I don't have to set anything up. So yeah, I could have got out, but I was gonna head out early this morning. Woke up at 8:30. So yeah, though that's early for some, but that's late for me. By 9:30 I had my cheeky, and it's now 9:45 and we're out here riding. Nothing too exciting today that I can think of. But I have a few topics and I have a few goals in mind today. Main goal today is to fly the drone and see how it's flying, if it's back to normal. They fixed this up. I dumped the drone into a creek, and I think what it killed, or the only damage to it, is the USB hub, USB-C, where that plugs in. It's not charging, it won't charge. I thought it was a battery, so I bought a new battery, and I left it charging on the drone, same thing. So then I bought a charger for the batteries, and so I ended up buying a charger and a battery, which is fine. That's perfect. I now have 2 batteries, so I don't have to worry as much about batteries and such. So the 2 batteries can be charged on the thing, but it won't charge on the drone itself. But even the old battery will charge on the charger. So I got two good batteries and a charger. So that's cool, but now I need to check out. I did fly it at home a little bit to see that everything's up the way I want it. So we are on one of my favorite roads. Not here though. I'll show you. It's going to start right once it passes this little property here in Junkyard. Then it gets into my favorite road in 3, 2, 1. Starting right here. This road contains the closest creek crossing to my house, and it's I guess I can call it my favorite road, my favorite closest road to my house. I have met 2 people running the Georgia Adventure Trail. Oh, I remember my third topic. 2 people running the Georgia Adventure Trail I have met here at the creek crossing down here. That's pretty funny to me. But then as I think about it right now, I guess not. I'm always here, not always, but I run this a whole lot compared to everything else. And so I do spend a little more time on this little road, but the odds of catching someone who's running a whole big long 500 mile, 600 mile trail, to catch them here or to meet up with them here, like, hey, you're Vman13, we're running your trail. I was like, what? So yeah. Pretty cool. 2 times, not once. And that's pretty funny. They've touched up the road after some rains. It got really, really bad. If nobody's down here, I am gonna probably plop the drone up, or at least put out a camera or 2 and work on that. And that's kind of goal number, my first goal is to get out and just have some fun and enjoy my time out here. That's always number 1, what I'm doing. Number 2 for today is getting the drone out and seeing how it's working, flying. It's doing its thing. But today, number 3 is it's looking nice, isn't it? A little bit rough. Work on that 4-wheel drive, make sure it's clicking and unclicking. So the 4-wheel drive I think is working fine. It's the actuator that's sticking in, or it was sticking. See how we do right here. Yeah. Alright, so the topics I had were drone, the Tahoe, and GoPro settings. That's what I was going to talk about today, but I didn't realize that the GoPro, like I knew it, but I didn't, had like quick select settings, so I can easily switch from, oh crap, oh, slow down. Got mud flying in through the windows. That I don't want. Had quick select settings type thing, so you can click and you can set them up your own way. So you have selfie, then you have your standard, whatever it is that you use the most, which is what I'm going to set. I set it to 2.7 at 60 frames per second. I don't remember, I think I just have it on wide, not super wide. I wonder if I should put it on super wide on that, as a lot of times I'm just trying to capture the car, whatever vehicle I'm in, coming through some creek crossings or that kind of thing. But maybe I'll set another setting with that super wide and see. Just wanted to play around with that today, since I wasn't happy with my YouTube videos as far as their quality concerned. You know, not quality in what I'm doing. It's my quality's not there yet, but at least the video quality could be a little higher, could be a little better. I sometimes feel like there's a lot of what do they call them? Artifacts. There's a lot of times where there's things you're seeing that are just not part of the video. This right here had gotten really bad, super bad, and to the point where I was even afraid of bringing the Subaru through here. Like I have not brought the Subaru through here because it had gotten really bad. Now it's fine. They graded it, put some little bit of gravel in. So it's rough, it's not smooth, but at least it's not ruts that I was actually even like, yeah, I don't think I'm taking the Subaru through there for a while. Alright, we'll go back to too high. We'll keep on rolling through here. It's a beautiful day. I'm in shorts and a short sleeve shirt. Beautiful day. I was reading some forums. Oh, I got another topic. All trails taken. The drone, Tahoe, GoPro settings, all roads taken. That's 4. They fixed a lot of these creek crossings. Must have got, when all that rain came, they must have got jacked. Ooh. So yeah, I was reading in a forum about the Smoky Mountain 500. People are, wow, man. So I'll tell you the funny ones, and I know we all started somewhere. Somebody wrote, gosh, I'm scared to even say it, but somebody give me the address to start this trail. I mean, even as a newbie, I knew that routes and trails covered just public roads and stuff. Now there are some places, if you go to I don't know, it baffles me. And here's the thing, so also in the same category, I guess I'm going to say it that way, in the same category, same thoughts, people asking on the car camping site that I've been just reading and watching, because the thing is, the problem that's going on that forum and Facebook page is that it feels like half of the people are living in their cars because they have to. they're homeless, they can't afford their rent, yada yada. Let's put it in thirds. A third of the people in there are living in their cars because they don't have a choice. A third of the people there have decided to become gypsies and stuff, almost for the same reasons, if not just because they retired and they're going out. So they're not having to be in their cars, but they are deciding to be in their cars. And then a third of them are like me, where we're just camping for 1 to 7 days at the most, you know, just weekenders and trippers and stuff like that. I call it trippers when I'm just making trips. And so there's a lot of back and forth and arguments in there that are weird, but you know, I get some of them. So the people that can't help it have no choice, and now they're you know, they're struggling. They're I feel for them. They're struggling to figure out what they're going to do with their lives and this and that, with in this sense of where they're going to sleep at night. So I don't think their minds are set, you know, to enjoy research and such. They're under pressure to get their cars done, their setups done, and so they ask some of the most basic questions, and I'm thinking, let me put it this way, I'm thinking, Lord, if you can't even figure out how you're going to use the bathroom at night, you don't need to be out in a car. You know, you don't need to be doing this. It's not going to work out well for you if you can't get some of the most basic things. If you can't Google car camping bathroom and figure out which way is going to be best for you, you know, where do I hang my fairy lights? If you can't even figure out how to hang fairy lights, and maybe I'm wrong, but that's how my brain goes with that. It's like, dang, if you can't do the basic thing, how are you going to survive in that car? How are you going to survive? Period. Yeah. But back to the original. Ooh, big doggy. Is he taking a poop, or is he? Looked like he was trying to take a poop and I scared him. And the other part was on the SM500. Asking where the trailhead was, like where the address. That's what I got me. It's like the address. What do you mean the address? I think people think it starts and then you just ride this road that is completely obvious to you, that's got all these signs, or there's only a one-way. 500 miles of dirt. Who in the world has driven on 500 miles? The most I have found is 30 miles. And somebody thinks they can ride 300 miles worth of dirt in the East Coast. I don't know. I'm sorry. I was like, wow, man, these people are in trouble. You know, these people are in trouble. So then, I did see some good stuff, and that's what I'm getting to. I'm sorry, I was the negative first, but the good stuff was that made so much sense. Oh, well, the SM500's only, you know, like 40% dirt, 60% pavement, according to Gaia, this and that. And a lot of people put, you know, dude, it really felt like way more dirt than that. But then one person put it really good, and I wish I had their name so I could give them props. Like, yeah, I think that, you know, it is more pavement than dirt, but you feel like you ride more dirt than pavement because the dirt parts are that much more slower and beautiful and chiller and more captivating than the pavement parts. And so you get off on the dirt and it feels like, you know, you're in heaven out there on the dirt roads. And I completely 100% agree with that. My trails, I have tried not to put a trail out that was not, it had to be at least 51% dirt or I wouldn't put it out. And that's how I went with mine. If it was not at least 51.49, I didn't want to put out a trail that was, you know, called a dirt trail, but yet the dirt trail, but it wasn't dirt. You know, it wasn't mostly dirt. That to me, that didn't make any sense.